Give it up for Burton Kelso.
Amen. All right. If 2024 has taught us anything, we know that when you give it that Hauk Tua and spit on that thing, it's going to solve a lot of problems, including the activity in the bedroom. But the problem with Hauk Tua or just spitting on that thing is causing a problem with cybersecurity in the workplace. IT individuals, people are doing quick fixes when it comes to cybersecurity. And as you've seen this year, there are countless people that have come under attack with cyber attacks, and it has to stop. We've got to have that mentality that we need to put a little bit more in cybersecurity so that way we don't get hacked. You probably didn't know this, but did you know that 99% of all cyber attacks are human or need human interaction? That basically means that if you don't click on shit, you're not going to get hacked. Let's talk about the MGM Grand hack. AI hacks are horrible because criminals can use voice cloning, and that's what happened with the MGM Grand. Criminals just don't break into stuff. They have to trick somebody using a method called social engineering to get you to fall for a scheme where you give out company information. Now, phishing schemes are probably one of the more prominent attacks that is attacking your workforce. I'll send you something good or maybe a link to a game, and you're going to click on it. And then it causes ransomware in the workplace. And then if you're like the MGM Grand, you're probably going to have to spend about $100 million to get up and running. Does your organization have $100 grand that they can just give out? Another attack is called credentialing stuffing. This means that your workforce isn't changing their passwords, which is leaked onto the dark web with data breaches. So you got to change passwords because criminals will get your credentials off the dark web and use them to sign into your company accounts. We also have to worry about AI. And of course, I had to put an image of a Terminator-like thing on there because when we think about AI attacks, we always think the Terminator is going to get you. But AI attacks allow you to make phishing schemes and voice cloning and deepfakes. So how do we solve this problem? Because I know many of you are saying, well, Burton, you're talking about this stuff, but how the hell do we stop criminals from attacking our organization? Well, number one, cybercrime is a human problem. It's a human problem. You probably have the best defenses out there. So that means that you've got to help your workforce build up what's called their human firewall. That means educating your people so that they understand when a phishing attack occurs that they need to stop and think rather than just click on stuff. Now, we always talk about training and everyone talks about, well, we just need to train our people in order to make them more resilient. But the problem is that you make people feel like that wounded dog, that they're stupid and they can't handle things, especially when you send out those email phishing schemes, which you know they're going to click on. And then your workforce has to go in the boo-boo box and they may even get fired. So one of the things that you can do other than the human firewall is to ensure that you set up an internet policy at your business. Make sure that people understand that they aren't supposed to go to specific places. Also work with your IT staff. IT guys are notorious for using Hauk Tua to solve computer problems. They're quick. They don't want to do things the way they're supposed to. All you have to look at is the CrowdStrike attack a couple of weeks ago. That was a large breach that affected computers all over the world. Wasn't a cyber attack, but it was somebody going Hauk Tua, let's just put it out there and fix that thing. Another thing is that you cannot talk down to your workforce. How many of you are tech experts out there and know everything about computers? Hell, there's things I struggle with, and I'm a technology expert. So you cannot talk down to people when you're helping them understand the nature of cyber attacks. Also, you need to make sure that you are staying on top of people that struggle with technology. You always have Jane in HR or Harold in not human resources, but accounting that's always clicking on stuff. So let's get out of that mentality of using Hauk Tua to solve IT issues. We need solid evidence. We need to realize that it's going to take a team of people, HR, human not human resources, but IT to help people understand how these attacks work. And that way your workplace is going to stay safe from the variety of cyber attacks that happen. Thank you.